Hey, everybody, and welcome to Washday Live, where we talk about hairstyles, topics, and concerns that come up during Washday. Now, today we're going to be talking about holiday looks that are inspired by a 90s updo. But I'm going to challenge myself just a little bit today, and I'm going to do little trim. Okay, not a haircut. We're going to do a little trim on my guest, Naisha, here today, because when I asked her to be a model, she said, I would love to come back and be your model, right?
Of course.
But can you do me a little favor? Can you just clean up my ends? I said, sure, I'll clean up your ends for you. So I'm going to challenge myself today to stretch the hair, safely stretch the hair. We're going to smooth it out. We're going to do a precision haircut, and then we're going to go into our 90s inspired look. All right. But as always.
Hey, Stacey from London.
What?
Yeah.
You know how to get me to.
I love your jacket.
Thank you. You know how to get me to stop, baby. All right. Okay. All right. I'm juiced up now. All right. Across the pond, here in the States, we're rocking together. I love it. But before I get started, obviously, I love to take this opportunity to invite you to join the Stacey Ciceron community. You can do so by clicking the link in my bio. You can go right ahead and sign up for my newsletters. You can join the community. Also, you can download my exclusive free resource, 10 biggest mistakes that might be keeping you from healthy hair. Okay, so you can do that. And once you do that, you're automatically in the community. So I hope to see you there. All right, so let's jump right into it. Naisha, she is a returning model. We also did a 90s inspired look. So go ahead and scroll the timeline, scroll the feed, little flat twist and wash and go situation. But today, like I said, we're going to jump right into the style. Naisha has salt and pepper hair. She has maybe like a 4B type texture and fine to medium hair, okay? And normal to high porosity, I would say. Maybe normal to high porosity. All right, so we've already prepped the hair by using Washday shampoo for moisture and control. Finished that up with the intense conditioner. And I've already prepped her hair with the Washday straightaway blowout cream. This is a great blowout cream to transition from curly to straight hair. It helps to protect against heat damage up to 450 degrees, okay? Actually, let me just give you a little glimpse of that. I had use that to prep her hair. So now we're just going to jump right into it. But as always, if you have any questions, Kiara's back, everybody. Woo! Kiara's back. So if you have any questions, we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. If you have any questions, we can see you on all three platforms. Jump in and say hello. All right? So let's get started. For the last couple of weeks, we've been basically doing curly cuts, right? And showing you what they look like on textured hair and also what they look like on hair that's blown out. So today I'm actually going to be doing a precision cut on stretched hair, and I'm so excited about that. I like using combs. I like using my, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready, and I'm excited. That's okay. It just takes a little second. I don't know why we got to do this at least one time, and then boom. It doesn't happen again. So usually if you're doing something like a silk press, you definitely going to want to take smaller sections to ensure that the hair is smooth from root all the way to the end. But I'm just using this blow dry as a process to stretch the hair to make it more manageable so I can see exactly, what I have to trim. I don't want Naisha flying out the chair, okay? It's a trim, girl. It's a trim. So right before we went live, I did a thorough consultation, and we both agreed that I'm not sure if you can hear me really well, but I want to tell you what we talked about during the consultation. I asked her exactly what she was looking for, and she said although she had a beautiful round shape already in her hair, she really likes to part her hair down the center or on the side, and she wanted the weight of the length of it to have more of a triangular shape, okay? But in order to do so, I recommended that we start a process of balancing that shape out. You can't just go from round to triangle without losing a lot of length, in my opinion. And that's not, we don't want to be drastic with this new shape. So we agreed that we would just kind of start balancing it out over the next couple of months until we get into her ideal shape. But we also discussed that once the hair is stretched out, we might see something completely different. So this is real-time, live TV, real-time reactions, unrehearsed. I didn't rehearse the style. I didn't rehearse this haircut. So whatever happens, happens, okay? I see a little paragraph happening down there. What's going on?
You're gonna love that.
Huh?
Okay. I recently purchased Orbe's Moisture and Control Collection and the Gold Lust Dry Heat Protection Spray because of your ID code.
Woo! Pew, pew, pew. We need the air horns.
Fire emojis, fire emojis.
We need the air horns and the fire emoji. I love that. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Now, did you click my link to do that? Well, thanks for reminding me. All the products that we use on Washday Live, you can find them, all of them in link in bio, or if you go to staceyciceron.com/shop, all the products and tools that I use on my Washday Live, you can find them there. And of course, I do receive a small commission when you make the purchase. So go ahead and find that link. Has anybody put up your tree yet? Let me know in the chat. Is the tree, if you celebrate Christmas, have you put your tree up already? Did you put your tree up, Naisha?
Yes, the tree's been up.
No, I didn't put my tree up.
Oh, okay.
Usually I do. I don't know why I didn't put a tree up this year.
Let me know in the chat if the tree went up already.
Usually by November 1st, my tree is up.
November 1st,
Yeah,
before
I don't
Thanksgiving?
plan. Yeah, I don't plan.
We did it the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Yep, we're getting, they're putting it up today.
Okay.
Yes, last night.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Normally, we started a tradition of putting up our Christmas tree the first Saturday of December. We're trying to be like Rockefeller Center, you know what I mean? Like have a specific day that it goes up, whatever. But my mom is coming from out of town, and she really wanted to be a part of the tree lighting ceremony, our Rockefeller tree lighting ceremony. So normally my tree would be up by now, but we're gonna kind of postpone it until she gets here. Anybody else? My next question is, when does the tree come down? think one year we had it up till Easter.
No.
I'm not kidding. One year, that not in my house when I was younger. Nobody went. Everybody passed by it every day and didn't want to take it down. Um, so let me know, when does your tree come down? Do you have a set day? Some people wait till Martin Luther King on January 15th. Some people, New Year's Day, it's coming down. When does your tree come down? I'd like to know in the comments.
The second, the fifth.
The second?
The second, and then the
What about
fifth.
you?
My tree, when I was growing up,
Yeah.
it used to be like that. It used to be until Easter. That the tree used to be up. Growing up, absolutely. And the Christmas lights used to stay on
Oh, all year round.
all year round.
All year round.
Yes. all
And
year
not
round.
even turned on the next year.
No.
It's just on the house.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But in my house,
Yes.
because I usually put it on, I usually put my tree up in November. I'm over it by January, first week of January. I'm like, all right, let's wrap this up. We gotta go.
What about you?
I keep it up to the middle of January. My birthday is the 14th, so it has to stay up until after my birthday.
Oh, see? So the 15th, I would say. So when is it? When is the last straw? Like the 15th, you would say?
For me, the last straw is the 31st day of January. My sister actually keeps hers up, and then every holiday she'll just put different ornaments on it. based on the
What? You guys
holiday.
hear that?
Yeah.
So,
Her
lady-
sister keeps it up and just changes the ornaments based on the season. I
Yeah,
never thought
the
about
lady
that.
across the street from me, she has her Christmas tree directly in your view of the block.
Yeah.
So every holiday, she puts different lights and stuff on it so we can see it. So
Do you
like,
think that was intentional or that
July.
happened out of laziness?
no, she can't be lazy decorating a Christmas tree in
Okay.
different colors.
Okay.
I mean, it's Easter colors, 4th of July colors, every holiday.
Yeah.
Then pink ones for Valentine's Day. She changes it.
I love that.
Like, so no, that's not laziness. That
Okay.
is dedication.
That is dedication.
That is
I hear you.
dedication.
I hear you. I hear you.
Wow. How straight up the hair is.
Yep.
How silver it is.
How what?
Beautiful.
That
Silver?
was so silver.
Yes, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. I have another question. I'm on a roll. I don't know where all these questions are coming from. When is the last date that you can say Happy New Year?
I never think about that.
No? Do you
No.
say it?
I say it.
Like in emails, text messages, phone calls? When is the last time you can officially say Happy New Year?
The 31st day of January.
No way! No! So on January 31st,
I've never done it. Like, in theory.
when is the last time you say Happy New Year?
I'm done by my birthday. That's January 20th.
January 20th?
Yeah.
Oh, both of you did you know that?
Yeah.
She's a
I've done it
20th.
before. I think so.
I knew she was a Capricorn. We spoke about it.
Okay. Wow.
I'm a
So
20th.
so based on your birthday, that's when you say,
It's a national holiday. If that was a different holiday, we're done. Like
Okay.
it's like we're
All right.
done. No.
so you're signing off your first sentence on your emails or something is kind of like, well, Happy New Year, or hope you had a great New Year. And then by the 20th, we're not saying Happy New Year anymore. Anybody in the chat, ask them when was their
Second week.
Huh?
Second week in January.
second week in January. I need a specific day. When is the last time we're saying Happy New Year?
Question. Hold on. Question.
Oh, there's a
Do
question.
you believe in mixing and matching different chemicals and conditioners? Example: if your hair is dry, colors, breakage. So use a moisture and control and gold lust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always think that's a great question. The question is, can we mix and match our products based on the concerns that our guests are facing? If they have a dry scalp, or they have thinning hair, but they also have dry ends, or maybe they're color treated, or maybe they have curly hair. Can we use one thing for curly hair, one thing for the scalp, one thing for the hair, and one thing for the color treated ends? The answer is absolutely. You have to think about what is the problem that you're trying to solve and what is that end result that you are trying to achieve. So if the most pressing issue is, what were the three things?
It was shampoo.
What was the challenges?
It was dry, colored, breakage.
Okay, so the great thing about the Orbe hair care collection, a lot of these challenges can be knocked out with one collection. So just because moisture control is for textured hair doesn't mean it's also not for dry hair. It's also not for breaking hair, right? So the Gold Lust collection is all about strengthening and restoring the hair. That doesn't mean that it's not also hydrating and also moisturizing. So you just try to pick your top one or two concerns, and usually you'll be able to do that with one or two products. So yes, I do believe that if you're trying to, work on damaged or color treated hair, you can use one collection, maybe the mask. If you want to start to hydrate and moisturize, definitely like the shampoo or a deep treatment mask, so you just choose what is the challenge that you are looking to overcome and just take one or two collections to be able to do that, because one collection might be able to address multiple issues. In the case of Gold Lust, it doesn't just strengthen the hair, but you're also going to get it to hydrate and moisturize. But the highest moisture content is going to be in the deep treatment mask, the moisture control deep treatment mask. That's the most moisturizing mask in the entire collection out of all the SKUs. Okay, so now the hair is stretched out. We've already determined, don't tell me Happy New Year after the 20th. Take your tree down on the 15th. What else what else have we determined? What else have we determined? Okay. Can you just tilt your head forward a little bit for me? I'm just going to make sure that the back is stretched out also. Oh, I know. Maybe before I cut here, we can find out what are the New Year's resolutions and are we doing that in 2025? Are we still doing resolutions? Okay. So now that the hair is stretched out, I'm going to give you a 360 of her hair stretched out. I think I'm going to pump the chair up a little bit just so you can see the ends. I think the ends got cut off a little bit. I could see what you're saying also about how your hair is stretched out. It kind of appears to be all one length, but I'm going to show you where that shortest layer actually does stop. Not that I'm going to cut it to the shortest layer. I just want you to be aware of the goal that we're trying to get that shortest layer to, grow out a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to just do a 360. Let me know if you can see the bottom.
You can. No. No.
The bottom is cut off?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could on the sides, but.
How about now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So. All right. I'm gonna need a machine to do this, the next time. I need a little machine. 360. All right. Did you see it also? I want you to see it too.
I did.
Okay. So actually, let me just turn it around so you can see. All right. This is for you, Naisha. This part. Okay. Now, just notice here that the ends start to get a little bit. Do we have I have to get a white tape for these haircuts or cutting color, but it starts to get a little bit more frayed and transparent towards the ends. Also, it starts to kind of round up to the side here. Okay, and also it appears to be all one length because with your salt and pepper hair, you can't even see where it starts and where it ends. So it just looks like whatever from the top is going all the way to the bottom. But really, your shortest piece ends about right here. You'll see it in time delay. Okay, this is where your shortest piece ends, about right here. So it's slightly, very, very slightly layered. Okay, that shortest piece ends about right here and about right here. So I think for us to start to balance out this look so that you can, you know, start to wear that wash and go that's not so rounded, we're just going to work on maybe removing about an inch right here off of the length, but that's going to carry all the way around. Now you do have two long little corners right here that could appear to be the whole length of your hair, but just know that literally it's just here and here that you're seeing it, you know. So for us to balance that out, you're going to lose that little piece of a corner right here on the sides.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to bring that right around.
Okay.
Just one solid inch all the way around.
Okay.
Now in terms of the layers, she's getting cut off here, the top of her head?
No.
Okay, so in terms of the layers, what we can do is just kind of match it up with whatever that shortest piece is. We're going to just match it up with the length and remove about an inch just to balance it out.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So I'm not going to go crazy and really go on the interior layers
Okay.
and take off too much because it's going to just keep rounding the shape and we're really trying to transition the shape. But with that being said, not cutting, trimming, we're trying to keep on the chair now, without me taking the ends off of these layers right here.
Yes.
We just have to be mindful not to create additional split ends, additional breakage. So, you know, sometimes it really is a chance, a risk I'm taking as a hairstylist if I don't cut all of your split ends off.
Gotcha.
Because if I don't, I'm sending you home with a percentage of split ends saying, hey, be careful, because if you do more, you can cause more damage. So I'm going to leave a lot of this not really cut so that the length can catch up with the length at the bottom. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So that was a second consultation. And not really a consultation, but kind of to get us in agreement of where we're heading with the cut trim. All right. Now, as far as shape is concerned, we're not necessarily going in with a structured shape in mind per se, but I'm going in with the idea that I want to maintain as much length as possible. Okay, so that's my intention, and that's kind of like my North Star, to maintain as much length as possible while balancing out the shape. Okay, and we're working toward getting a more triangular shape. But in the meantime, we're just going to maintain as much length as possible. Okay, I see something there. Look like a question or comment.
Mm-hmm. I have the air wrap. I tend to use firm smoothing brush and long. Hold on, I don't. I have
Evidence. You show the client evidence. You show them evidence. You show them evidence. Look, girl. I'm not going crazy back here. And you have a little camera.
I trust you. Whatever you think I need, I really need to just go with it.
You hear that? Trust.
I need to.
Okay, great. Love to hear it. I'm sorry, Kiara, you were in
I have the air wrap, and I tend to use.
Oh, the air wrap. Isn't that a
the
Dyson?
fir-
It's Dyson air wrap? Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
I think it's a Dyson, but go ahead.
Firm smoothing brush and large round brush. Would you say it's better to use the normal hair dryer and brush to achieve a silk press effect?
The air wrap. Is the air wrap the one that sucks the hair up into the brush? I don't know. I like more control over my my drying. So I would probably just use a blow dryer with a concentrator nozzle, but that is just me not experiencing the air wrap. So I can't say, but if it is like pulling the hair and wrapping it around the brush until it's dry, I don't know. I don't know yet. I have to try it out, but I wouldn't say I'm old school, but I haven't really tried it. What I would like to try is the Rev Air. That looks like, safe. But the idea of the brush wrapping the hair around, I'm not sure about that yet.
How many times a year should you really be trimming your hair to help?
How many
times a year should you really be trimming your hair to help with the hair growth?
I think that's a person by person scenario. I like to say every 3 months is a good gauge. In New York, we have 4 seasons. Every 3 months we change seasons. So that's a great reminder of, when you should be getting your ends trimmed. But there are some cases where you're trying to grow, your hair, and let's say you're wearing protective styles and you're not like overly manipulating with blow dries and ponytails and things like that. You may not need to go every 3 months. You can go as long as you can go. But 2 to 3 months, I think, is a good time to check in to see, that if it's needed. Okay. Starting to look better already, right? Okay. So what I'm going to do is just comb all the hair forward. I'm just going to start by freehanding first. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Just to establish that shape. Now I'm just going to use that as the guide to just clean it up a little bit. Now I did notice when her hair was in its curly state that there were some shorter pieces here. I'm going to leave those alone and let those kind of grow out. But it would be cute if it were a bang. Okay. So I'm just going to clean that up. Chip, chip.
You're at the halfway mark.
Excuse me?
You're at the halfway mark.
I can hear you.
You're at the halfway mark. Halfway.
Okay. All right, girl. She said enough of the family feud questions. It's time to get busy. It's time to get busy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is just lightly, ever so lightly. Am I still in frame?
Yes.
Okay. Just going to clean that up a little bit.
Can you turn so we can see?
Which way? This way?
Yeah, either way.
All right.
To the side, yeah, like that.
So what I'm going to do is,
So we can see.
by the time I come back around, you'll see. Once I pass that middle section, you'll be able to see better.
Someone said this year's trend really has been that 90's blowout. Love it. It's a volume.
Ba-vam, ba-ba-ba-boom.
Wait, don't do anything.
Excuse me?
What was that?
What was what?
I need to get a video of you, so I just gotta get it.
Oh, so let me go ahead and
I need a good angle.
do it for the camera.
Okay.
All right?
Mhm.
Let's do it for the camera. You guys, we're getting content for all the platforms. All right, ready? Something should have been coming off, right? That looks so fake. Nothing came off. All right, let's try it again. You good? Even my little fake haircut was doing something?
Mhm.
Okay, let's try it again. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is pull it all back. To check for balance. Stop. You're still alive! All right, so now introducing my next product. That is going to be the Gold Rush Dry Heat Protection Spray. Again, every single product I'm using can be found link in bio. And I do receive a small commission. The Gold Rush Dry Heat Protection Spray is a great thermal protectant that protects your hair from a heating appliance up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, one thing with heat protectants, you don't have to use a heat protectant on every level. So I've already used the straightaway, the blowout cream, which is also a thermal protectant to blow dry the hair. In essence, I did not have to use another thermal protectant, but for me and my peace of mind, I like to use a thermal protectant at every phase, okay? The Gold Rush Dry Heat Protection Spray doesn't provide any hold at all, so I feel comfortable just kind of spraying it the way I just did. Okay. So now I'm just going to go section by section to smooth the hair out. My goal here is not a fancy silk press because we are moving into another style, but this is just more like hair prep, okay? So I'm taking, these are kind of large sections. If I were doing a silk press, I'd probably make them much smaller. Am I still in frame?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Someone said I should be fired as a hairstylist. I haven't cut or trimmed my hair in 11 years.
Woo! Is this a stylist? I feel you. I feel you. I was this close to booking an appointment at a local hair salon. So close. So close. What stopped me? I would say I feel like what the guests might feel when they're looking for hair salons. It's just that trust, you know, you put so much effort into keeping your hair healthy, and one false move can ruin everything, you know. So this salon had a reputation for doing really good silk presses. I mean, I trusted that, but still at the end of the day, when it came down to my hair, I just wasn't completely sold. But yeah, I would say, thank goodness I do have a few hairdresser friends that can squeeze me in from time to time, but they're not always available. So I feel you with 11 years. But do you at least cut it yourself? Or you just haven't cut your hair in 11 years?
If you were trying to cut her hair for cut like for split ends, would you have to cut more of her hair?
No, not necessarily. I would have taken a little bit more off of the crown area, but for the most part, her hair is in good condition. Yeah. I didn't see much split ends as I was going around, but I did see some areas that I could have gone a little shorter in this crown area. But we have already discussed that I'd be doing minimal length removal there, just so that we can transition that into length.
Mm-hmm. Now, would that delay the process of hair growth?
No.
Because it was, you know how when your hair is split, it just keeps going up?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't delay the process of...
It has to be severe. And when you hear cases of like that, it has to be very severe. Like it's taken over your whole head almost, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel comfortable doing this because over 75-80% of her hair is just doing a good job, you know? I'm not worried that hopefully that section, you know, you gotta, like I said, it's risky. it is risky, but I know that Naisha doesn't do much. We've already discussed that she doesn't do much with her hair at home, which is working in her benefit, you know, so that she's not going to get more split ends. But the ones that are there, we got to keep an eye on them, keep them moisturized, keep them mended. They're like bond treatments and overnight creams and stuff that you can put on the ends to just kind of temporarily repair them until the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like somebody like me, for example, my split ends was so terrible that the whole bottom 3-4 inches of my hair it was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse until I had to cut it off because, yeah, it would have been just getting shorter and shorter and shorter. But I mean, mine was severe. Mine was so extreme. So extreme.
What's the favorite part of your job, Stacey?
Excuse me?
What's the favorite part of your job?
Talking. Running my mouth. Being nosy to people's business. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Getting to know people. Getting to know people. Also, actually, getting to know people might be in a tie with seeing the transformation. Nothing comes to me like seeing a transformation and the joy that that sparkle that you see in your guest when they see themselves, they walk different, they talk different, they're bouncing around. So I would say getting to know people and their business, because I'm a fixer. So I'm always looking for things to fix. So, and that transformation is just undeniable. As an artist, I just spend so much time in the picture. Like right now, I'm tapped into my gift right now. I'm not even here. I'm here, but I'm not here. So then I snap back into reality when the whole thing is done. The makeup is done, the hair is done, the outfit is on. And it's like, I didn't even do it. I feel like I didn't even do the hair. I don't remember doing the hair because I'm somewhere else. True artists know what I'm talking about. Was that your question or an actual?
Actual question.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for trying to get to know me.
And the
I love that.
response to the hair, not cutting your hair in 11 years is no. They have not touched their hair in 11 years.
Oh,
they can
wow.
sit on it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it ankle length? Where is it?
I don't know. They just said they could sit on
Huh?
it. I don't know. They just said they could sit on it. And I love that. There's nothing like getting your hair done and feeling so good.
Okay, so right now we're just smoothing it out, and this is just prep for
The bottom of my butt cheeks.
woo, child. I know what that feels like to some degree, because growing up, I never had long hair. I always had short hair. My hair was struggling to grow, especially when it was relaxed. So now that my hair is long, I have all of the long hair problems. I'm not complaining. I lean on my hair's in my collar and my scarf. It's like, oh my God, I have a new problem. I love this new problem. But as long as it's healthy, you know?
I hated it.
Hmm?
I hated it.
When your hair was long, you hated that?
I hated doing my hair. I hated brushing it out, hair all over the place.
Yeah, man.
I shouldn't say hate, but it was annoying.
Because it's a new problem. I never had this. I never thought I could have this problem. Don't get knocked out over there. I never even thought I could have this problem.
But me too. I always kept my hair short. Like my early 20s, I had box, pixie. I never grew my hair out. You can ask my friends; they've never seen me with long hair until, in my 30s, I let it grow. And then I was like, I can't do this. I cannot. How do people do this every day? I cannot do this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Washday is ridiculous.
Now you have a lot of hair.
And my hair is here.
Woo.
Here. I was like, I cannot clip. Did it myself. It was annoying. I'm grateful.
I hated it, but I'm grateful.
I feel like I have to say that.
I hated it, but I'm grateful. I like the way you cleaned that up.
I'm grateful that my hair can't grow to that length.
There was this Instagram hack, and I didn't understand what this hack was until now. I'm getting ready to ask you to do it. What side do you normally wear your part on?
In the middle.
In the middle?
I'm old school. I like the middle.
You like that middle part? Okay, but let's say, just for this experiment, you had to move your hair away from your face. Move your hair away from your face. They said that's how you find out what side that you should part it on, where they would move it. You get it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a righty. It's like,
yeah. Yep. That was the hack. I know. I told you I'm easily excitable. So basically, because she went like this, it would be best to part her hair on that side. I didn't get it. I watched the video like 10 times. I'm like, where's the hack? What are we learning here? What are we trying to get here? What are we learning here? All right. So now we got a couple more sections to go, and then we move into the excitement.
Do you think she's gonna hit our goal? Of an hour?
No, I said an hour and change.
No,
I said an hour and change.
You cannot start.
Yeah. No. I said an hour and change.
Hour change is cheating, guys. You're cheating.
I said an hour and change.
We know we know it's gonna be an hour and change. That's a given, obviously.
No, because I'm doing cut, blow dry, everything.
She said an hour. She was saying an hour.
Oh, Lord. How much time do I have then? How much time do I have?
How long does it take you to style the hair? How long? Can you do it in 15 minutes? Because that's all you got left in your hour.
15?
15 minutes. All you got left.
Well, I have to turn into Stacey. I got to turn into Stacey New York City Fashion Week for 15 minutes. But, I mean, That's a different story. 15. Oh boy.
Question for the people that are watching. Can you prep the hair, let's blow dry it, cut, flat iron, style in 1 hour? Highly textured hair too, because we're talking about textured hair. Can you do that within an hour? That was Stacey's goal before we.
I said an hour change.
You said an hour change after.
Naisha, you are the judge and the jury.
In the beginning, what did she say? An hour?
I'm Switzerland.
She's Switzerland. She said, "Look, I gotta get my hair finished." Yeah.
For the longest time, she was saying an hour, and then she was like, "You know what? Let me get some wiggle room. I'll say some hour change."
I recorded it. I can't wait to listen to this thing again because I feel like I said hour change. I'm gonna rewatch this. Let's put a friendly wager.
I made a face every time you said it. And you
I
did.
need a friendly
You
wager.
know I did. Every time she said it out, I was
friendly wager.
Why
Run the tape.
She likes to do things so much harder. I'm like,
Run the tape.
You got 2 hours. You got 2 hours.
Run the tape.
Give yourself 2 hours.
2 hours.
I'm just saying. And then and if you finish early, even better. But she gave herself an hour.
We're not doing 2 hours. We're not doing 2 hours. We're not doing 2 hours, ma'am. We're not doing 2 hours. All right. Turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat. Let's go.
All right. Turn up the heat then. Turn up the heat.
15 minutes.
Turn up the heat.
Feel like a little pressure, right?
All right, y'all. Don't talk to me.
If they were chatting today,
Don't talk to me.
Everybody's
Yeah,
chatting.
why? How come
Holidays.
today you guys so talkative? Why?
They knew.
They said, no, we got to
They
keep
were
her
chatting.
distracted.
Asking
All right.
questions.
No problem. All right. Don't talk to me now. All right. All right. All that prettiness went out the window. All right. All that pretty stuff went out the window, baby. Tilt over. You're going to have to talk now because it's going to be quiet in here.
You like what?
Your jacket's in the camera.
They're gonna have to wait.
What happened?
You're in front of the camera.
I said, listen, you can't have both. We need a multiple we need what do you call it? Another camera,
Hold on.
another angle. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I said, don't threaten me with a good time.
We love a little competition.
Don't you threaten me with a good time. Just open up my pin box for me, please.
Are you breaking the rule? No.
Oh, you can't. No help?
This one?
No.
Is
No,
it
the
this
other one. The other one.
This?
Yep.
Okay. I got you.
pure mastery here. Watch and learn. Let me stop talking junk. Let me stop talking junk.
I love it.
Let me pull this over here.
Marcel iron for the win.
Period. Don't play with me. I ain't new to this, baby. I gotta get a little cocky to win. You know? I can't just.
You hear it?
You hear everything fly?
No, we hear the cockiness.
Yeah. I gotta do that. I have to have a little ego flare up. Hold this for me, please. I have to have a little bit of an ego flare up for this to work. Using a little bit of the Orbe Freestyler working hairspray. This is about a level 3 hold. I love it because it has a nice brushable hold. I can put the hair in place and I could still go back and kind of brush it if I need to. Hairpin. I'm just going to
Good job.
Hmm?
That was a good job.
actually, let me just reinforce this a little bit more. Oh, shoot.
Someone said French roll.
Excuse me?
Someone said French roll.
Yes, baby. Just put a little bit of this nourishing oil.
Wait, you gotta do that. You gotta do that at a better angle. Stacey, you gotta take it out and do it again.
No, you trying to
You
trying
blocked
to
it.
sabotage. All right.
Get it.
So can I get 2 more
Yeah,
minutes?
you can get. You
All
can
right. Don't
erase that from that.
Nah. You trying
I
to
need
know
to be
all
able to
that?
get it. I gotta get it for the video sake.
Okay, so let me get on this side.
Okay. I gotta move this up. Hold on. I gotta move it up so we get this. So I get it from.
Don't try to sabotage me now.
No. We're taking away 2 minutes from the clock. I promise.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I was right there.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. Perfect.
I was right there. Don't play.
That is so good.
Okay, so now at this point, we're just going to, that's the little anchor pin.
Okay.
I can't even explain what I'm doing because y'all got me under pressure. Y'all got me under pressure. Woo! Time, clock is ticking.
But look at it in the camera.
I ain't looking at nothing. I ain't looking at nothing.
I'm trying to distract her
Nah,
on
I ain't looking.
purpose.
I'm gonna look at it later today.
I'm trying to distract her on purpose so she can lose.
You're trying to distract me. You're trying to distract me, baby.
Whoever wins, guys, get a Chipotle bowl. No.
Trying to distract me.
Yes.
Unhook that for me.
My phone was in the camera.
What?
I said my phone was in the camera.
No. See, you're trying to do all kind of stuff now.
The live camera, not.
Okay.
not fabulous. Mm-hmm.
That got me sweating. That got me sweating. Minute. And we'll be back with the finishing touches. Let me do the 360. Don't play around with me.
You
Do
just
not play around
said
with
an
me.
hour and 16 seconds.
Woo! All right. Woo! This is not, I do want to put some finishing touches on here. Oh, Lord, I didn't get to, I want to get back into my fine tuning and my details, but this is the 360. I did a blow dry, haircut, updo, French twist, finger wave, your mama hair, your sister hair, your cousin hair, everybody in 1 hour. Okay, let's go. Woo! I'm gonna need some Gatorade. I'm gonna need to drink your Gatorade, my water. Oh my gosh, I did it. I'm going to put these finishing touches on here. Everybody, thank you so much. I'm giving my acceptance speech. Thank you for everybody that believed in me. I'm nothing without you, and I'm just so happy and proud that I was able to finish this. And please stay tuned every single week, 3 o'clock, Washday Live.
This is excellent.
Washday Live. So you can see more hairstyles, topics, and concerns that come up during Wash Day. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay tuned to my Instagram stories so that you can see the actual finished look. And of course, we're going to bless you on a timeline. This replay will not stay on Instagram. If you want to watch this whole thing from beginning to end, I suggest you go over to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy holidays. And don't tell me Happy New Year past January 20th. All right? Love you. Bye. Ciao.